conductor for the lunar module reported that Eagle was go. The swing arm now coming back to its fully retracted position as our countdown continues. T-minus 4 minutes, 50 seconds and counting.
Well, we meet in an hour of change and challenge, in a decade of hope and fear, in an age of both knowledge and ignorance. The greater our knowledge increases, the greater our ignorance unfolds. No man can fully grasp how far and how fast we have come. But condense, if you will, the 50,000 years of man's recorded history in a time span of but a half a century. We know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them, advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals. Then about 10 years ago, under this standard, man emerged from his caves. Only 5 years ago, man learned to write. Christianity began less than 2 years ago. The printing press came this year. And then less than 2 months ago, during this whole 50-year span of human history, the steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles, airplanes became available. Only last week did we develop penicillin and television and nuclear power. And now, if America's new spacecraft succeeds, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. If I were to say, my fellow citizens, we shall send to the moon 240,000 miles away from the control station in Houston, a giant rocket more than 300 feet tall, made of new metal alloys, some of which have not yet been invented, fitted together with a precision better than the finest watch, carrying all the equipment needed for propulsion, guidance, control, communication, on an untried mission to an unknown celestial body, and then return it safely to Earth, re-entering the atmosphere at speeds of over 25,000 miles per hour, causing heat about half that on the temperature of the sun, almost as hot as it is here today, and do all this, and do all this, and do it right, and do it first, before this decade is out, and we must be home.
T-minus 1 minute, 35 seconds on the Apollo mission, the flight to land of the first men on the moon.
And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked.
We've had T-minus 60. 55 seconds and counting. Neil Armstrong just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 1.
2 miles.
Oh, 11 Houston, you're good at 1 minute.
Downrange 1 mile, altitude 4 miles now. 8 miles downrange, 12 miles high. Velocity 4,000 feet per second. Downrange 35 miles, 30 miles high. Standing by for the outboard engine cut down now.
Stand by for mode 1 Charlie. Mark, mode 1 Charlie. 1 Charlie. You are go for staging. We're cut off. Shut down. Staging. And ignition. 11 Houston, thrust is go. All engines, you're looking good. Tower's gone. Roger, tower. Houston, be advised the visual is go today. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look out. Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are go for TLI, over. Apollo 11, thank you.
Altitude 177 nautical miles.
Confirm ignition and the thrust is go.
We're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second.
Yeah, Houston, Apollo 11 hit that and gave us a magnificent ride. All right, Roger 11, we'll pass that on, and it certainly looks like you're well on your way now. Go for LEM eject. Houston, could you describe what you're looking at, over? Roger, you're seeing Earth as we see it at our left-hand window, just a little more than a half Earth. We're looking at the eastern Pacific Ocean and the North America, Alaska, United States, Canada, Mexico, and Central America. We can see the oceans with a definite blue cast, see white bands of major cloud formations across the Earth.
This is Apollo Control at 55 hours, 10 minutes. Our network controller has just advised that we are receiving live television. This extremely sharp, clear picture is coming to us from about 175,000 miles from Earth, presently about 48,000 miles from the moon. It appears now that we have a view of Earth out the window.
11 Houston, if that's not the Earth, we're in trouble. That's Big Mike Collins there.
Yeah, hello there, sports fans. You got a little bit of me, plus Neil's the center couch, and Buzz is doing the camera work this time. We are very comfortable up here, though. We do have a happy home. There's plenty of room for the three of us, and I think we're all learning to find our favorite little corner to sit in. We've got coffee up here and various breakfast items. The food so far has been very good. Yes, we pan back out to the distance at which we see the Earth. Apollo 11 signing off.
Roger 11, thank you very much. That was one of the greatest shows we've ever seen. We sure appreciate it, over.
This is Apollo Control at 75 hours, 26 minutes. Apollo 11 is 425 nautical miles from the moon. We're 3 minutes away from loss of signal.
We'll see you on the other side, over. Yeah, the moon is there, boy, in all its splendor. Fantastic. Right back there behind us, it looks like a gigantic crater. Look at the mountains going around it. My gosh, they're monsters. So we're getting a beautiful picture in down here now, 11. We can see the horizon and the relative blackness of space.
And we're approaching the Terminator now. See the contrast increase, and only the sunlit side of the bridges remain illuminated, while the dark sides in the shadow will become completely black. I think you'll agree that some of these craters that you're
picture now are really accentuated by the lengthening of the shadows as we approach the terminator.
There you have it, our first glimpse of the lunar surface during the Apollo 11 mission. This is Apollo Control Houston. It is now July 20, the day scheduled for lunar landing.
Hello, Eagle Houston, we're standing by, over. Roger, Eagle, turn back. Roger, how does it look? The Eagle has wings. Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for powered descent. Retro? Go. Fido. Go. Guide. Go. Control. Go. Telcom. Go. GNC. Go. Ecom. Go. Surgeon. Go. Capcom, we're go for powered descent. Eagle Houston, if you read your go for powered descent, over. Ignition 10%. Altitude will go high. Houston, you're looking at our Delta H. Good. Flight alarm. Looks good. Looking good to us, over. Accepting its guidance. 1202. Standing by. 1202. Retro. Go retro. Throttle down. 6 plus 2. What is the reading on the 1202 program alarm? We have another 1202 alarm. 1202. What's that? It's executive overflow. If it does not occur again, we're fine. We're going that flight. We're going that alarm. Same type, we're go flight. Okay, we're go. We're go. Same type, we're go. Single alarm. Tell them to leave it alone and we'll monitor it, okay? 75 feet. There's looking good. Down a half. Rod. He's taking in the Delta H now. Rod. 60 seconds. 2.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward. Just into the right low. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Tranquility, we copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot. Okay, we're going to be busy for a minute. Okay, keep the chatter down in this room.
Hatch reported coming open at 109 hours, 8 minutes, 5 seconds.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. I'm at the foot of the ladder. The lamp footbeds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. I'm going to step off the lamp now. That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
That is one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
Here, man, from the planet Earth, first step foot upon the moon. July 1969. Became a feat for all mankind. Yeah, that may have been a small one for Neil, but that's a long one for me. Hey, you guys, we've had a problem here. Say again, please. Oh, here's the man on the ball. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a fantastic view through here. This is really a rock and roll ride, isn't it? Never been on a ride like this before. Oh, boy. Makes you proud to be an American, Tony. These birds like this. And as we leave the moon and towards Litchfield, we leave as we came, and God willing, as we shall return. With peace and hope for all mankind. Callie, all the Skylab. They're using the full shaking hands now.
America's first space shuttle. Endeavour. Challenger. Planet. Liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery with the Hubble Space Telescope. Liftoff of the first expedition to the International Space Station.
On July 20th, 1969, humans walked on the moon for the first time. thousands of Americans worked together for this moment. Millions more were inspired by it. The United States is working to send humans back to the moon. The Artemis missions will carry the fire of Apollo under the same banner of freedom and peace. The spirit of Apollo is a world in which the sky is no longer the limit, and the moon is just the beginning.